If you're thinking about leading a more active lifestyle, you're not alone. Are many people considering leading a more active lifestyle? Yes. Is leading an active lifestyle an uncommon choice? No. Is the person alone in thinking about leading a more active lifestyle, or are there others with similar thoughts? There are others with similar thoughts. Is the statement about being alone or being with others in the context of leading a more active lifestyle? Being with others. Does this sentence suggest you're unique or part of a larger trend in considering an active lifestyle? Part of a larger trend. Is the focus on isolation or shared interest in active lifestyles? Shared interest in active lifestyles. What lifestyle change is being considered? Leading a more active lifestyle. Who is the sentence addressing? Anyone thinking about leading a more active lifestyle. Why does the sentence mention you're not alone? To emphasize that many people are considering this lifestyle change. In recent years, an increasing number of Americans have started participating in more sports, fitness, and recreation. Has there been an increase in Americans participating in sports, fitness, and recreation recently? Yes. Has the number of Americans participating in these activities decreased? No. Is the increase in participation limited to sports, or does it include fitness and recreation as well? It includes fitness and recreation as well. Are Americans participating less or more in these activities in recent years? More. Does the sentence refer to a long-term trend or recent changes? Recent changes. Is the focus on professional sports or on general sports, fitness, and recreation? General sports, fitness, and recreation. What activities have more Americans been participating in? Sports, fitness, and recreation. When did this increase in participation begin? In recent years. Who is this increase in participation referring to? Americans. Why might there be an increase in participation in these activities? Possibly due to growing awareness of health and wellness. Whether you're trying to get fit, build muscle, or you're just tired of the couch, here are some changes you can expect along the way. Does this sentence suggest that different motivations might lead to similar physical changes? Yes. Is the sentence implying that no changes will occur during the fitness journey? No. Is the sentence addressing people who want to get fit or those who prefer remaining inactive? Those who want to get fit. Are the changes mentioned related to fitness goals or unrelated aspects of life? Fitness goals. Is the focus on building muscle or avoiding physical activity? Building muscle. Does this sentence cater to only one specific fitness goal or multiple goals? Multiple goals. What are some of the motivations for starting a fitness journey mentioned in the sentence? Getting fit, building muscle, or being tired of inactivity. What can individuals expect as they start their fitness journey? Certain changes along the way. Who is the target audience of this sentence? Individuals considering starting a fitness journey. Why does the sentence list different motivations? To acknowledge that people have various reasons for starting a fitness journey. During that first workout, you might feel more alert and energized because ramping up your heart rate means a boost in overall blood flow and oxygen to the brain. Can the first workout make you feel more alert and energized? Yes. Does a higher heart rate lead to a decrease in blood flow and oxygen to the brain? No. Does the first workout result in feeling tired or more energized? More energized. Is the increase in alertness due to reduced heart rate or increased heart rate? Increased heart rate. Are the feelings of alertness and energy associated with the beginning or end of the fitness journey? The beginning. Is the boost in blood flow and oxygen to the brain a result of physical inactivity or physical activity? Physical activity. What might you feel during your first workout? More alert and energized. Why does the first workout make you feel more alert and energized? Due to an increase in heart rate, which boosts overall blood flow and oxygen to the brain. When does this increased alertness and energy typically occur? During the first workout. How does increasing your heart rate affect your brain? It increases blood flow and oxygen supply to the brain. But prepare yourself for the day after, when you'll almost certainly get a case of DOMS, short for delayed onset muscle soreness. Is it likely to experience delayed onset muscle soreness, DOMS, after the first workout? Yes. Does DOMS refer to immediate muscle soreness? No. Is DOMS expected to occur immediately after the workout or the day after? The day after. Does the sentence advise preparation for relaxation or for muscle soreness? For muscle soreness. Does DOMS occur before or after the workout? After. Is DOMS an abbreviation for delayed onset muscle soreness or direct onset muscle strength? Delayed onset muscle soreness. What should you prepare for the day after your first workout? Getting a case of delayed onset muscle soreness, DOMS. What does DOMS stand for? Delayed onset muscle soreness. When is DOMS most likely to occur? The day after the workout. Why is it important to be prepared for DOMS? Because it's a common and almost certain reaction to new physical activities. The soreness will persist for about 72 hours, but the good news is you're less likely to get it again as long as you continue to regularly exercise those same muscles. Will the muscle soreness last for approximately 3 days? Yes. Is it likely to experience DOMS repeatedly if you regularly exercise the same muscles? No. Does the soreness last for a short time or about 72 hours? About 72 hours. Is the likelihood of experiencing DOMS again higher or lower with regular exercise? Lower. Is the soreness persistent or does it disappear quickly? Persistent. Is the sentence suggesting to stop or continue exercising to avoid DOMS? Continue exercising. How long will the soreness from DOMS persist? For about 72 hours. What can reduce the likelihood of experiencing DOMS again? Regularly exercising those same muscles. When does this soreness typically begin to subside? After about 72 hours. Why is regular exercise beneficial after experiencing DOMS? It reduces the likelihood of experiencing DOMS again. Over the next few weeks, you'll slowly start to ramp up production of mitochondria via a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. Will there be an increase in mitochondria production in the following weeks? Yes. Is mitochondrial biogenesis a process that reduces mitochondria? No. Is the increase in mitochondria production rapid or gradual? Gradual. Does mitochondrial biogenesis occur immediately or over a period of a few weeks? Over a period of a few weeks. Does mitochondrial biogenesis refer to the creation or destruction of mitochondria? Creation. Is the process of increasing mitochondria called mitochondrial biogenesis or muscle hypertrophy? Mitochondrial biogenesis. What process will you experience regarding mitochondria in the next few weeks? An increase in mitochondria production through mitochondrial biogenesis. What is mitochondrial biogenesis? A process that increases the production of mitochondria in cells. When does mitochondrial biogenesis occur during a fitness journey? Over the next few weeks after starting the fitness regimen. Why does mitochondrial biogenesis occur in response to exercise? To meet the increased energy demands of the muscles. Mitochondria are the parts of your cells that convert carbs, fat, and protein into fuel that your muscles use to do their job like flex and contract. Do mitochondria convert carbs, fat, and protein into fuel for muscles? Yes. Are mitochondria unrelated to muscle function? No. Do mitochondria convert only carbs into fuel, or do they also convert fat and protein? They convert carbs, fat, and protein. Are mitochondria responsible for storage or conversion of nutrients into fuel? Conversion of nutrients into fuel. Is the primary role of mitochondria in cells related to muscle activity or brain function? Muscle activity. Do mitochondria help in muscle relaxation or in actions like flexing and contracting? Actions like flexing and contracting. What are mitochondria? Parts of cells that convert carbs, fat, and protein into fuel. What role do mitochondria play in muscle function? They provide fuel for muscles to flex and contract. How do mitochondria aid in physical activity? By converting nutrients into fuel for muscles. Why are mitochondria important for exercise? Because they supply the necessary energy for muscle activity. After 6 to 8 weeks, studies have shown that people can increase their mitochondria by up to 50%. Can people increase their mitochondria by up to 50% in 6 to 8 weeks? Yes. Do studies show a decrease in mitochondria after 6 to 8 weeks of exercise? No. Is the increase in mitochondria by up to 50% achievable in less than 6 weeks or between 6 to 8 weeks? Between 6 to 8 weeks. Do studies indicate a small increase or up to a 50% increase in mitochondria? Up to a 50% increase. Is the focus of the sentence on the short-term or long-term effects of exercise? Long-term. Does this increase in mitochondria happen automatically or as a result of exercise? As a result of exercise. How much can people increase their mitochondria after 6 to 8 weeks of exercise? By up to 50%. What time frame do studies suggest for this significant increase in mitochondria? 6 to 8 weeks. Who can experience this increase in mitochondria? People who engage in regular exercise. Why is there a significant increase in mitochondria after 6 to 8 weeks of exercise? Due to the body adapting to increased physical demands. With more mitochondria in your cells, you'll start to feel more fit and your endurance will increase. Does an increase in mitochondria lead to feeling more fit? Yes. Will more mitochondria result in a decrease in endurance? No. Does having more mitochondria in cells contribute to feeling less fit or more fit? More fit. Is the effect of more mitochondria on endurance positive or negative? Positive. Does the increase in mitochondria affect fitness level or just physical appearance? Fitness level. Are the benefits of more mitochondria immediate or gradual? Gradual. What happens when you have more mitochondria in your cells? You start to feel more fit and your endurance increases. How does an increase in mitochondria affect your physical state? It improves fitness and endurance. Why does an increase in mitochondria make you feel more fit? Because they provide more energy for muscle activity and endurance. What aspect of physical health is improved by having more mitochondria? Both fitness and endurance. So running 3 miles will no longer feel as difficult as it did during the first week. Will running 3 miles become easier than it was in the first week? Yes. Does the sentence imply that running 3 miles will always feel as difficult as the first week? No. Does this sentence compare the difficulty of running 3 miles in the first week to a later time? Yes. Is running 3 miles expected to feel more difficult or less difficult than it did in the first week? Less difficult. Is the focus on the initial difficulty of running or the eventual ease of it? The eventual ease of it. Does the sentence suggest improvement in stamina over time or constant difficulty? Improvement in stamina over time. What will become easier as you continue your fitness journey? Running 3 miles. When will running 3 miles start to feel less difficult? After the first week. Why will running 3 miles feel less difficult than during the first week? Due to improved fitness and endurance from regular exercise. How does the body adapt to make running 3 miles easier over time? By increasing fitness and endurance, likely through increased mitochondria and muscle conditioning. Once you're 6 months in, all of that hard work should finally start to show. Will the results of your hard work begin to become apparent after 6 months? Yes. Does the sentence imply that results will show immediately? No. Is the sentence referring to a short-term or long-term duration for visible results? Long-term. Does the hard work start to show after a few days or after 6 months? After 6 months. Is the sentence suggesting that results will be invisible or visible after 6 months? Visible. Does the timeframe of 6 months relate to the beginning of the exercise program or a later stage? A later stage. When should you expect to see visible results from your fitness routine? After 6 months. What does all of that hard work refer to? The consistent effort put into exercising and leading a more active lifestyle. Why is the 6-month mark significant in a fitness journey? It is the point where the accumulated efforts and changes start to become visibly noticeable. How long does it typically take for the results of regular exercise to become apparent? About 6 months. If your workouts focus on strength training, you'll notice your muscles begin to take shape. Will focusing on strength training lead to noticeable muscle development? Yes. Does strength training have no impact on muscle shape? No. Is the focus on cardio or strength training for muscle development? Strength training. Will muscles take shape with only cardio workouts or with strength training workouts? With strength training workouts. Does this sentence suggest that muscle shape will remain the same or change with strength training? Change. Is the change in muscle shape immediate or gradual? Gradual. What type of workout leads to muscles beginning to take shape? Workouts focused on strength training. How does strength training affect your muscles? It leads to muscle development and shaping. When can you notice changes in muscle shape with strength training? After consistently focusing on strength training for a certain period. Why do muscles begin to take shape with strength training? Due to the targeted building and strengthening of muscle fibers. You're also less likely to fall off the workout wagon at this point. Is it less likely to quit working out after seeing muscle development? Yes. Does this sentence imply that you're more likely to quit working out as you see progress? No. Are you more or less likely to continue working out after noticing physical changes? Less likely to quit, so more likely to continue. Does the sentence suggest a higher chance of quitting before or after seeing progress? After seeing progress. Is the term workout wagon used to describe continuing or quitting the workout routine? Continuing the workout routine. Does seeing results in strength training increase or decrease motivation to keep exercising? Increase motivation. Why are you less likely to quit working out at this stage? Because visible progress, like muscle development, can be motivating. What does the phrase fall off the workout wagon mean in this context? To stop or quit the workout routine. When are you less likely to quit your workout routine? After you start seeing physical changes from strength training. How does progress in workouts affect one's likelihood to continue? Visible progress tends to increase motivation and commitment to continue. Exercise programs often see a 50% dropout rate within the first 6 months, but after that, more people stick with it. Do half of the people typically quit exercise programs within the first 6 months? Yes. Is it common for most people to continue with exercise programs beyond 6 months? Yes. Is the dropout rate higher in the first 6 months or after the first 6 months? In the first 6 months. Does the dropout rate decrease or increase after the first 6 months? Decrease. Is the 50% dropout rate associated with the beginning or the end of the exercise programs? The beginning. Does this sentence indicate a trend of quitting or persisting with exercise programs after 6 months? Persisting. What is the dropout rate of exercise programs within the first 6 months? 50%. When do more people tend to stick with their exercise programs? After the first 6 months. Why is there a high dropout rate in the first 6 months of exercise programs? Possibly due to initial challenges, lack of immediate results, or difficulty in forming a habit. How does the trend in continuation of exercise programs change after 6 months? More people tend to continue rather than quit. Now if you're more focused on cardio, then by 9 months of regular exercise you should see about a 25% increase in your VO2 max. Can focusing on cardio lead to a significant increase in VO2 max? Yes. Does regular cardio exercise decrease VO2 max? No. Is the increase in VO2 max related to strength training or cardio exercises? Cardio exercises. Will VO2 max increase significantly or slightly with 9 months of regular cardio exercise? Significantly, by about 25%. Does this increase in VO2 max occur quickly or over a period of 9 months? Over a period of 9 months. Is a 25% increase in VO2 max a minor or substantial change? Substantial. What happens to your VO2 max after 9 months of regular cardio exercise? It increases by about 25%. Why is an increase in VO2 max significant for those focused on cardio? Because it indicates improved cardiovascular fitness and endurance. How long does it take to see a noticeable increase in VO2 max with regular cardio exercise? About 9 months. What is VO2 max, and why is it important for cardio-focused individuals? VO2 max is a measure of the maximum rate of oxygen consumption during intense exercise, indicating cardiovascular fitness and endurance. VO2 max is often used as a measure of fitness and refers to the rate your body can transport oxygen to your muscles for fuel. Is VO2 max a commonly used measure of fitness? Yes. Does VO2 max refer to the body's ability to transport water to muscles? No. Is VO2 max used to measure fitness or weight? Fitness. Does VO2 max refer to oxygen or nutrient transport to muscles? Oxygen transport. Is VO2 max a measure of the rate of oxygen transport or the amount of muscle mass? The rate of oxygen transport. Does VO2 max reflect the body's efficiency in transporting oxygen or in eliminating waste? In transporting oxygen. What does VO2 max measure? Fitness, specifically the rate at which the body can transport oxygen to muscles. Why is VO2 max an important fitness metric? It reflects the efficiency of the body's cardiovascular system in supplying oxygen to muscles during exercise. What aspect of physical performance does VO2 max refer to? The rate of oxygen transport to muscles for fuel during intense physical activity. How does VO2 max contribute to understanding an individual's fitness level? It indicates the maximum capacity of an individual's body to use oxygen during intense exercise, which is crucial for endurance and overall fitness. Basically, a higher VO2 max means you can run faster for longer. Does a higher VO2 max improve your ability to run faster and for a longer duration? Yes. Does a lower VO2 max indicate a better running performance? No. Does a higher VO2 max relate to improved speed or endurance in running? Both improved speed and endurance. Is the benefit of a higher VO2 max in running about distance or time? Time, as it allows running faster for longer. Does an increase in VO2 max negatively or positively affect running performance? Positively. Is the focus of VO2 max on running efficiency or swimming ability? Running efficiency. What does a higher VO2 max enable you to do in terms of running? Run faster and for a longer period. Why is a higher VO2 max beneficial for runners? Because it indicates a greater capacity to utilize oxygen, which enhances both speed and endurance. How does VO2 max relate to running performance? A higher VO2 max correlates with improved performance in terms of speed and endurance. What aspect of physical performance is directly impacted by VO2 max? The ability to sustain higher intensity running for longer durations. So a 25% increase means you can run about 20% further in the same amount of time. Does a 25% increase in VO2 max result in the ability to run approximately 20% further? Yes. Will a 25% increase in VO2 max lead to a decrease in running distance? No. Does the increase in VO2 max relate to running a shorter or longer distance in the same time? A longer distance. Is the improvement in running distance due to increased strength or increased cardiovascular efficiency? Increased cardiovascular efficiency. Is the 20% increase referring to time or distance? Distance. Does a 25% increase in VO2 max have a significant or negligible impact on running performance? Significant. What is the effect of a 25% increase in VO2 max on running distance? It allows you to run about 20% further in the same amount of time. Why does an increase in VO2 max lead to running further distances? Due to improved cardiovascular efficiency, allowing for more sustained energy. How does a 25% increase in VO2 max translate in terms of running performance? It significantly enhances the distance one can run in a given time. What does running 20% further in the same amount of time indicate about physical fitness? It shows enhanced endurance and cardiovascular capacity. After 1 year of regular exercise, your bones will be denser, which reduces your risk of osteoporosis. Does regular exercise for 1 year lead to denser bones? Yes. Can increased bone density from regular exercise increase the risk of osteoporosis? No. Does bone density increase or decrease with 1 year of regular exercise? Increase. Is the reduction in osteoporosis risk due to weaker or denser bones? Denser bones. Does the sentence imply a short-term or long-term benefit of exercise on bone health? Long-term. Are the benefits of regular exercise on bones immediate or gradual over time? Gradual over time. What happens to your bones after 1 year of regular exercise? They become denser. Why is increased bone density important? It reduces the risk of osteoporosis. How long does it take for regular exercise to significantly impact bone density? 1 year. What aspect of health does increased bone density from exercise improve? It improves bone health by reducing the risk of diseases like osteoporosis. In fact, researchers have found that regular resistance training when combined with aerobic exercise can actually reverse the effects of osteoporosis after 12 months. Can the combination of regular resistance training and aerobic exercise reverse osteoporosis effects? Yes. Do researchers suggest that only aerobic exercise is effective in reversing osteoporosis? No. Is it resistance training alone or combined with aerobic exercise that can reverse osteoporosis? Combined with aerobic exercise. Do the researchers find that inactivity or regular exercise helps in reversing osteoporosis? Regular exercise. Is the effect on osteoporosis immediate or after 12 months of regular exercise? After 12 months. Does this finding relate to an increase or a reversal in osteoporosis effects? A reversal. What combination of exercises have researchers found to be effective in reversing osteoporosis? Regular resistance training combined with aerobic exercise. How long does it take for these exercises to reverse the effects of osteoporosis? After 12 months. Who conducted the research on reversing osteoporosis effects? Researchers studying the impacts of exercise on bone health. Why is the combination of resistance and aerobic exercise effective against osteoporosis? Because it improves bone density and overall bone health, reversing the effects of osteoporosis. Now, if you maintain your exercise program long-term, your body might not be the only thing to benefit. Can benefits extend beyond the body with long-term maintenance of an exercise program? Yes. Does the sentence imply that only short-term exercise programs provide additional benefits? No. Is the focus on benefits to the body or beyond the body with long-term exercise? Beyond the body. Does the sentence suggest that maintaining an exercise program only benefits the body? No, it suggests benefits beyond the body as well. Are the additional benefits mentioned in relation to a long-term or short-term exercise program? Long-term. Is the sentence hinting at benefits that are physical only or also non-physical? Also non-physical. What else, besides the body, might benefit from a long-term exercise program? Various aspects beyond physical health, potentially including mental health, financial savings, etc. Why might the benefits of a long-term exercise program extend beyond physical improvements? Because regular exercise can impact various areas of life, including mental health, financial aspects, and overall well-being. How does maintaining a long-term exercise program benefit more than just physical health? It can lead to improvements in mental health, reduced healthcare costs, and enhanced overall quality of life. What is implied about the benefits of long-term exercise maintenance? That they are comprehensive and extend beyond just physical health improvements. Your bank account may also beef up. Can maintaining a long-term exercise program positively affect your financial situation? Yes. Does this sentence suggest that exercise negatively impacts your bank account? No. Is the improvement in the bank account due to increased expenses or savings? Savings. Does the sentence imply financial gain or loss as a result of exercising? Financial gain. Is the focus on physical health or financial health in this sentence? Financial health. Does beef up in this context refer to decreasing or increasing financial resources? Increasing. How might a long-term exercise program affect your bank account? It may lead to financial savings, thereby increasing the funds in your bank account. Why would a bank account beef up as a result of maintaining an exercise program? Likely due to reduced medical expenses and possibly other cost savings related to better health. What does the phrase beef up refer to in the context of a bank account? It means to increase or improve in terms of financial resources. In what way does physical fitness relate to financial savings? Improved physical fitness can lead to reduced healthcare costs, which in turn can positively impact one's financial situation. One study revealed that older people who exercise 5 days a week for at least 30 minutes saved on average $2,500 a year in medical costs for heart-related health problems alone. Did a study find that regular exercise in older people reduces medical costs for heart-related health issues? Yes. Does the study suggest that exercising increases medical costs? No. Does the study relate to savings in medical costs for older people who exercise regularly or irregularly? Regularly. Is the average saving mentioned $250 or $2,500 a year? $2,500 a year. Are the savings in medical costs specific to heart-related problems or all health issues? Heart-related health problems. Is the frequency of exercise mentioned daily or weekly? Weekly, specifically 5 days a week. How much can older people save annually on medical costs by exercising regularly? On average, $2,500 a year. What specific health problems saw reduced medical costs due to regular exercise? Heart-related health problems. What was the exercise regimen in the study that led to these savings? Exercising for at least 30 minutes, 5 days a week. Why does regular exercise lead to significant savings in medical costs? Because it contributes to better overall health, particularly cardiovascular health, reducing the need for medical interventions. You'll also be at a lower risk of developing arthritis, type 2 diabetes, dementia, and certain types of cancer like breast and colon Does regular exercise reduce the risk of developing arthritis, type 2 diabetes, dementia, and some cancers? Yes. Will regular exercise increase the risk of these diseases? No. Is the reduced risk due to exercise or lack of exercise? Due to exercise. Does this sentence mention both arthritis and diabetes as conditions impacted by exercise? Yes. Are the types of cancer mentioned general or specific, like breast and colon? Specific, breast and colon. Is the focus on increasing or decreasing the risk of these diseases? Decreasing. What diseases are you at a lower risk of developing with regular exercise? Arthritis, type 2 diabetes, dementia, and certain types of cancer, like breast and colon. How does regular exercise impact the risk of these health conditions? It lowers the risk. Why does exercise reduce the risk of these specific diseases? Due to its positive impact on overall health, including improved metabolism, cardiovascular health, and immune function. Which types of cancer are mentioned as having a reduced risk due to exercise? Breast and colon cancer. In all probability, you are going to live longer than you otherwise would. Does regular exercise likely increase your lifespan? Yes. Is the sentence suggesting a shorter lifespan with regular exercise? No. Does the sentence imply a probable increase or decrease in lifespan with regular exercise? Increase. Is the focus on certain or probable outcomes regarding lifespan due to exercise? Probable outcomes. Does this sentence relate to the quality or quantity of life? Quantity lifespan. Is the statement about living longer a definitive conclusion or a likelihood? A likelihood. What is the likely effect of regular exercise on your lifespan? It is likely to increase your lifespan. Why does regular exercise potentially lead to a longer life? Due to its numerous health benefits, including reducing the risk of various diseases. What does in all probability suggest about the impact of exercise on lifespan? It suggests that while not guaranteed, there is a high likelihood that regular exercise will extend lifespan. How certain is the statement about living longer due to exercise? It is a probability, indicating a high likelihood but not a certainty. And that longer life will likely feel more fulfilling because exercise lowers the risk of anxiety and depression by reducing levels of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Does regular exercise likely lead to a more fulfilling life by reducing anxiety and depression? Yes. Is the reduction in anxiety and depression due to increased levels of stress hormones? No. Is the improved sense of fulfillment due to reduction in stress hormones or increase in them? Reduction. Are cortisol and adrenaline hormones associated with increasing or reducing stress? Increasing stress. Does exercise increase or decrease the risk of anxiety and depression? Decrease. Is the focus of the sentence on physical health or mental well-being? Mental well-being. How does exercise contribute to a more fulfilling life? By reducing the risk of anxiety and depression through the lowering of stress hormones. Why does exercise lower the risk of anxiety and depression? Because it reduces levels of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. What hormones are reduced by regular exercise that contribute to improved mental health? Cortisol and adrenaline. In what ways does exercise impact mental health? It reduces the risk of mental health issues like anxiety and depression by altering hormone levels. Of course, all of these benefits depend on the type and intensity of your workout and how long you exercise for each week. Do the benefits of exercise depend on the workout's type, intensity, and duration? Yes. Can you achieve all these benefits regardless of how you exercise? No. Is the type of workout or the intensity more crucial for these benefits? Both the type and the intensity are crucial. Does this imply that both short and long-duration exercises are equally effective? No, the duration of exercise also matters. Are the benefits independent of or dependent on how you exercise each week? Dependent on how you exercise. Is the focus on the flexibility or the specifics of the exercise regimen? The specifics of the exercise regimen. On what factors do the benefits of exercise depend? The type, intensity, and duration of the workout. Why is it important to consider the type and intensity of a workout? Because different types and intensities of workouts contribute differently to physical and mental health. How does the duration of weekly exercise affect its benefits? Longer or more frequent exercise sessions may lead to more significant benefits. What should be considered to maximize the health benefits of exercise? The specific type, intensity, and weekly duration of the exercise regimen. A balanced diet is also paramount to a healthy lifestyle. Is a balanced diet crucial for maintaining a healthy lifestyle? Yes. Can a healthy lifestyle be achieved without considering diet? No. Is the focus on a balanced diet or an unregulated diet for a healthy lifestyle? A balanced diet. Does the sentence imply that either diet or exercise alone is enough for a healthy lifestyle? No, it suggests that both are important. Is the term paramount used to describe the importance of diet in health? Yes. Does the sentence prioritize diet over exercise or present them as equally important? It presents diet as equally important to exercise. Why is a balanced diet important for a healthy lifestyle? Because it provides essential nutrients and energy needed for overall health and supports the benefits of exercise. What does a balanced diet entail? A diet that includes a variety of nutrients in appropriate proportions. How does diet complement exercise in achieving a healthy lifestyle? By ensuring the body has the necessary nutrients to support physical activity and overall health. What role does nutrition play in a fitness and health regimen? It plays a crucial role in providing the energy and nutrients required for exercise and overall bodily functions. For the average adult ages 18 to 64, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services recommends either a minimum of 2.5 hours per week of moderately intense exercise like brisk walking or biking, or at least 1 hour and 15 minutes each week that combines moderate and high-intensity workouts like running and swimming sprints. Does the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services have specific exercise recommendations for adults aged 18 to 64? Yes. Are these recommendations for less than 2.5 hours of moderate exercise per week? No. Is the recommendation for either moderate or high-intensity exercise? Either moderate or a combination of moderate and high intensity. Are examples of moderate exercise brisk walking and biking or weightlifting? Brisk walking and biking. Does the recommendation include combining moderate and high-intensity workouts or just moderate workouts? It includes both options. Is the duration of recommended exercise per week more than 3 hours or at least 1 hour and 15 minutes? At least 1 hour and 15 minutes for combined workouts or 2.5 hours for moderate exercise. What are the exercise recommendations for the average adult aged 18 to 64? A minimum of 2.5 hours per week of moderate exercise or at least 1 hour and 15 minutes per week of combined moderate and high-intensity exercise. Why does the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services recommend these specific durations and intensities of exercise? To ensure adequate physical activity for maintaining health and fitness. What examples of moderate and high-intensity exercises are recommended? Moderate exercises like brisk walking or biking and high-intensity exercises like running and swimming sprints. How does the intensity of exercise vary in the recommendations? It ranges from moderate activities like walking or biking to high-intensity activities like running or swimming sprints. On top of that, make sure and take 2 days each week to strengthen your muscles with some weights or resistance training. Is it recommended to include muscle strengthening activities like weight or resistance training in your weekly routine? Yes. Should muscle strengthening activities be done every day of the week? No. Are weights and resistance training suggested for muscle strengthening or cardiovascular improvement? Muscle strengthening. Is the recommendation to include these activities 2 days a week or every day? 2 days a week. Does the sentence suggest using either weights or resistance training or both? Either weights or resistance training. Is the focus on relaxation or muscle strengthening on these 2 days? Muscle strengthening. What types of activities are recommended for 2 days each week? Muscle strengthening activities such as weights or resistance training. Why is it important to include muscle strengthening activities in a weekly exercise routine? To enhance muscle strength and complement other forms of exercise for a balanced fitness regimen. How often should muscle strengthening activities be done according to the recommendation? 2 days each week. What are the benefits of incorporating weights or resistance training into your exercise routine? These activities help in building and maintaining muscle strength and overall physical fitness. This will help your overall speed and endurance as you begin. Will including muscle strengthening activities improve your overall speed and endurance? Yes. Is the purpose of muscle strengthening activities to decrease speed and endurance? No. Does muscle strengthening training aim to improve speed or endurance? Both speed and endurance. Is the improvement in speed and endurance expected in the later stages or as you begin your fitness journey? As you begin, are the benefits of muscle strengthening activities limited to physical strength or do they include other aspects like speed and endurance? They include other aspects like speed and endurance. Is the focus of this sentence on the initial or long-term effects of strength training? Initial effects. How do muscle strengthening activities like weights or resistance training affect your fitness? They help improve overall speed and endurance. Why is it beneficial to include muscle strengthening exercises at the beginning of your fitness routine? Because they contribute to early improvements in speed and endurance essential for a well-rounded fitness level. When can you expect to see improvements in speed and endurance from muscle strengthening activities? From the beginning of incorporating these activities into your routine. What are the initial benefits of engaging in weights or resistance training? Improved speed and endurance, which are crucial for overall fitness performance. It's important to pace yourself and not push too hard too fast or you risk serious injury. Is it important to moderate the intensity and pace of your exercise to avoid injury? Yes. Does pushing too hard too fast in your exercise routine carry a risk of serious injury? Yes. Is the advice to pace yourself or to immediately start with high intensity? To pace yourself. Does pushing too hard too fast increase or decrease the risk of injury? Increase. Is the focus on gradual progression or rapid advancement in the exercise routine? Gradual progression. Are injuries more likely with a cautious approach or with rushing into intense exercise? With rushing into intense exercise. Why is pacing yourself important in an exercise routine? To avoid the risk of serious injury by gradually increasing intensity. What risk is associated with pushing too hard too fast in an exercise routine? The risk of serious injury. How should one approach the intensity of their exercise routine? With a gradual and controlled pace to safely build up intensity. What is the consequence of not pacing oneself in physical activities? It can lead to serious injuries due to overexertion or improper technique. You'll discover that the fitter you become, the easier it will be to exert a little more energy the next week, the week after, and so forth. Does becoming fitter over time make it easier to increase your exercise intensity? Yes. Will you find it more difficult to exert energy as you get fitter? No. Does this sentence imply that fitness improvement leads to increased or decreased ability to exert energy? Increased ability. Is the ease of exerting more energy immediate or progressive over time? Progressive over time. Does becoming fitter make it easier or harder to increase workout intensity each week? Easier. Is the focus on the short-term or long-term adaptation of the body to exercise? Long-term adaptation. How does becoming fitter affect your ability to exert more energy? It makes it easier to gradually exert more energy in your workouts. Why does it become easier to exert more energy as you get fitter? Because your body adapts and becomes more capable of handling increased physical demands. When can you expect to exert more energy with greater ease? As you progressively get fitter week by week. What is the relationship between increasing fitness levels and workout intensity? Increasing fitness levels enable a person to safely and effectively increase their workout intensity over time.